All right. Welcome to this time again. If you are new to this channel, you are so welcome. Today we're just going to do a reaction video to the debate, the dialogue, the chat that has been going on. If you have not tuned in yet this week and you don't know what has been going on, welcome. I haven't watched this reaction video from CP, so I'm going to do that right away. So wherever you are, just welcome. Let's see what CP, who is an Arabic speaker, had to say after Sheikh Farooq reacted to the initial reaction by Antony and my teacher Sam Shamoun. So let's see this, and I'm just going to share, and you guys are welcome to this reaction video. So
you can hear it.
That's in a Tirmidhi hadith. That's in a Tirmidhi hadith.
I know it's in Tirmidhi, but first.
Uthman asked us to show that to him. I simply mentioned that it's found in Tirmidhi, and he said, "Where?" I found this kind of humorous because every time I hear Muslims cite hadith, they simply say it's in Bukhari, it's in Muslim, it's so forth. But he wanted us to give him the exact number and so forth. However, David was standing right there next to me, and he pulled up a version of the hadith that's found in Ibn Majah, and I actually hadn't even seen that one before. I was familiar with the one in Tirmidhi.
Now, both of them claimed it was in a Tirmidhi.
We got you busted in this one.
I'm challenging them. I have a Tirmidhi here.
Oh, okay.
They can get it. Find the hadith that you claim is in a Tirmidhi, and it's not there. So you're not telling the truth. It's okay. I give them the benefit of the doubt. It's a mistake. But what happens is, then they claim that I was lying, or I got caught lying, because I told them that this hadith had da'f. It was weak. Now, this is where I really want their viewers to pay attention. This is their academic standard. They can't claim as if they have this knowledge. Sam thinks he knows Islam, and Anthony and David, they don't know. They're Google scholars. This is the extent of their knowledge, is Googling. That's what they were doing, Googling the hadith. They don't, so you see these books, this is what we study.
Can you show us the books? I cannot wait. And now he will show you the book, which will prove him right. Show us the book.
Let's see.
I have a master's degree in hadith. So what they did, they Googled a random site, and when they found a site that said, they mentioned the hadith, even though they admitted that was in Ibn Majah, they were wrong about it being in a Tirmidhi. They were like, oh, it's Hasan, it's reliable, and you said it's da'if. Not understanding the science. I have a I do takhrij work, right? I check hadith. Now that hadith that they mentioned from Ibn Majah, you see the video, he says from Ibn Majah. Here it is on your screen.
Here it is in your screen. Look at the coward. What he posted in the screen, he did not post the book of Ibn Majah.
Oh, really?
Zoom in. Potato, liar, fraud. This is not the book of the hadith. This is a book written by Al-Albani, a guy he just died a few years ago.
So here is my first reaction. So Ibn Farooq is an Arabic speaker. He says he has a master's. CP, on the other hand, is a Christian. He's a born Arab. He says, according to CP, that whatever this guy is showing is not actually the book of Ibn Majah. It is a book by Albani. Okay, let's go on. CP.
It's called Da'if Sunani Ibn Majah. Why you don't show us Ibn Majah book where it says it is Da'if? So what you are trying to say, that someone here wrote a book about the hadith of Ibn Majah in 1995 or 6, and he said that is this hadith is da'if. And look what he showed us in the screen. Da'if. Do you know why he cut it off? Because he is a coward and he is a dummy. He thinks that nobody knows Arabic, and he is going to speak only to David Wood and Sam Shamoun and Antony Rogers. They don't speak Arabic. Where is the rest? Potato. This is what it says in this book, which means even in this book you were not honest and you are a coward. This is the book of Al-Albani, and I'm zooming in so people, they can read it in the screen. And there is more details about this hadith. You cut it off. Why? Because it says, let us see what it says, why I want to talk about it. Let us go there. Coward, potato, dummy. Let us see. Let me open the reference. Give me a second. Oh boy. Oh mommy. Oh mommy, mommy blue. Oh mommy blue.
So CP is now opening the book. Well, let's see.
All right.
What happens? I'm eager. I
want every Muslim who is listening to check the reference we are going to show on the screen.
Okay.
This is the book which he is quoting for us, this potato. And this is what he quoted for us in the corner.
Okay.
That's part only. Da'if 286. Sorry, 826. And this is exactly what is here in Arabic. 826. Da'if. So here it says Da'if. Here it says Da'if. The numbers are the same. But he cut off the rest of the hadith, where the hadith says يحتمل التحسين. And it is possible to be accepted as good.
Oh, really?
Right next to it. Coward. And as long you accepted the book of Al-Albani to prove your point, now you cannot say, I don't accept Al-Albani. Is that fair, guys? People, is that fair? If I am a Muslim and I use a reference of someone to prove you wrong, that means I am considering this person my top scholar. He is the one who will prove who's right, who's wrong. So by accepting him, you cannot say no more that this hadith is weak. And listen, you donkey, this is Al-Albani. In the book of, the book name, As-Silsila Sahiha, Al-Albani, volume number 7, published not by Dar es-Salam, as you said it. And by the way, you stupid idiot, you said it in this is Dar es-Salam. Dar es-Salam, they publish Al-Albani too. Donkey. They are just a publisher. They are not Dar es-Salam is not a sheikh. He said to them, Dar es-Salam. Dar es-Salam, they are quoting Al-Albani, you idiot. Sometimes they put the name there of the scholar, or sometimes if there's too many scholars, they don't put the names. Read with me. So this is the authentic chain. The book of who? Muhammad Nasiruddin al-Albani, the Zucchini guy. Hadith number 2829. Sahiha. Sahih. Should I shout lower more? What he said about it? يجيء القرآن يوم القيامة كالرجل الشاحب يقول لصاحبه هل تعرفني? The Quran will come in the judgment day as a pale man, and he will say to him, do you know me? So now you, Abdul, as long you agree that the one who can judge between us and you is Al-Albani, who Al-Albani is saying it's a sahih. You want to say to me in different book he says it is weak? Well, if he is a stupid, this is your business. He changed his mind. This is why he's saying in the chapter in the cut. By the way, is that like a fatih shop or something? Ooh. What?
CP. Christian Prince.
So now by accepting Al-Albani, which in the same hadith he is saying it is possible to make it Hasan, and later the idiot he changed his mind and he considered Sahih. And you know, here we go, let us post the link for everybody. So whoever a Muslim is watching, you tell me, this guy, he accepted Al-Albani, I go with it, no problem, here we go. This is Al-Albani. Every Muslim in the chat, please open the link, check it out, read by yourself. You can use Google Translation. Does it say that this is from this book have only the authentic hadith? As this is why it's called As-Silsila Sahiha. The chain of authenticity. And now I'm going to use Google Translation, peace be upon him, to show you that.
Okay. So now CP is going to try and use Google.
Somebody's asking where it says that the Tirmidhi have some of it, where we can find that. My friend, you can go to Al-Haythami, or you can go, you can go to Majma' al-Zawaid, where he said, وَقُلْتُ رَوَى التِّرْمِذِي بَعْضَهُ. You know, actually we can show it to you. Hold on. Just don't mention the question. Here we go. Majma' al-Zawaid, Al-Haythami, volume number 7, page number 160. And the Tirmidhi reported some of this hadith, not all of it. This guy, he denied it's not exist there. And you can click and you can read the rest. But now let us go and do a translation for this page. And be my witness, he is the one who chose Al-Albani to be the judge for the truth. He cannot take it back now. It's not me who chose Al-Albani. You see, the serious guy.
So Albani.
Okay, let us see, this guy is saying he's honest. Why he didn't say Al-Albani, he said in one place, it is da'if and it's possible to be Hasan, which means good. And then Al-Albani himself, he have in different book where he says, or in different place, that it is Sahih. Why you aren't being honest? And why you choose one? Let us say for the sake of argument, both of them are exist, which is very weird and very stupid. But this is Islam, what you can say. Translate to English. Al-Silsila Sahih, Al-Albani. This is the name of the book. This is the name of the author, Muhammad Nasiruddin Al-Albani. The publisher is Library of Knowledge Reader, a lot of knowledge. Volume number 7, or book number 7. Hadith number 2829. Let us zoom in the numbers. Do you see it? 2829. What does it say? The Quran will come in the day of a resurrection as a pale man. Bingo. So it is Sahih in the book of Al-Albani. And it's not totally da'if in the book of Al-Albani, the other place. And this is why you cut it off. Because you don't want to show the rest.
Wow.
And not only that. You know, I watch TV. Islamic TV. It's really my entertainment. And there's a TV station called Iqra. Very famous TV station from Saudi Arabia. 24 hours, 7 days a week. Quran. Quran. I mean, you give you a headache. And Hadith, the Prophet said. Guess what? إن القرآن يلقى صاحبه يوم القيامة حين ينشق عنه القبره كالرجل الشاحب. And what they say in the bottom of the hadith? رواه أحمد وحسنه الألباني.
Wow.
It's reported by Imam Ahmad. And this is the one you said you follow him. Coward in the video. You said the Hanbal is the true one. And the Albani considered Hassan. And this is what? This is the biggest Islamic TV in the world. اقرأ. And as long you mention Hanbal, and you said in your video, which you said you will not cut it off, this is Ibn Hanbal reporting the Hadith. But now we are in deep trouble if we are Muslims. Why? Why we are in deep trouble? Ibn Hanbal, which is your master, and you say, everybody can go watch the video. He says, Ibn Hanbal, this is the true way of Islam, following the Prophet. So Ibn Hanbal is not a joke to say he's lying. Ibn Hanbal, not only he said that the Quran will come as a pale man, and this is the hadith in front of you, يلقى صاحبه يوم القيامة حين ينشق عنه قبره كالرجل الشاحب. Not only he said that the Quran come as a pale man, now we have more bad problem.
What
the Quran come like a chicken, and it's not one Quran no more.
As a chicken?
Read with me.
CP.
تعلموا سورة البقرة وآل عمران فإنهما الزهراوان يضلان صاحبهما في يوم القيامة كأنهما عمامتان أو غايتان أو فرقان من طير صواف. Okay, what does that mean? Let us go to the Muslim English translation. I will copy the hadith in front of me. And remember, you said you accept Al-Albani. So we cannot take it back. Oh boy. This is the hadith in English. The Prophet said, the Prophet who? The Prophet who have no prophecy, except the Roman will be the majority of the people of the world. Yeah, I mean, Italy is the biggest now. I mean, what is the size of Indonesia next to Italy? Come on. Italy, like they are 10 billion now. Yeah. So the Prophet said, the messenger of Allah, he said, recite the Quran and the resurrection is going to intercede for those who recite for it. Okay. And then he says, and the shining one, read the two shining one, the chapter of Al-Baqarah and Ali Imran. Yeah. That's wonderful. For one day, or for on the day of resurrection, they will come as two clouds or two shades. Ranks. So now we try to avoid having the Quran coming as a man. Now the Quran is coming as two chickens or as two clouds. And they are not Quran, one Quran no more, because birds. And guess what? Al-Albani, he said Sahih. Uh-oh. Are you kidding me? Al-Albani, he said it is Sahih? Yes, brother. So now not only we proved that the Quran will come as a man, and Ibn Hanbal he agree, and Al-Albani agree, and he made it Sahih, and even in the page you reported it's Da'if, it says it's possible to be Hasan. Now we reported that Al-Albani again confirmed that in the day of resurrection the Quran will come as two clouds or two chickens or a bunch of chickens. By the way, is it chicken or maybe ducks? So now you try to avoid, and you are trying to be a hero in front of the Muslims by calling the Christian bro, by giving the fist to David Wood, who ate the Quran, and to Antony Rogers, who is supposedly the enemy of Allah and the Quran in chapter 58, forbid you from doing that. And chapter 51, chapter 5, verse 51. Being a hypocrite. Oh, I want to look cool, you know, in the video, in YouTube. Give me your fist. Hey, give me your fist. Hey, brother, do you like to give me your fist now? Give me a 5. Am I doing a good job? Do you approve me?
Sippy.
Come on, you have to admit, I'm doing better than...
Yeah. Wow.
Here, you can hear it.
So, to me, this is kind of shocking. Really, it's kind of shocking. So, Uthman bin Farooq says that Sam and Antony and Wood, they're liars, because apparently they claimed of this verse, of this hadith. And something that CP, if this is true, then I'm looking forward to Uthman Farooq's reaction to what CP has claimed. And CP has gone ahead to even show that Al-Albani, in the same book that Sheikh Farooq gave us, that same book actually says something that would go against Farooq's stand or what he wants us to believe. So if you are watching this, let's look forward to the reaction that is going to come, probably from the Muslim side again. So God bless you. That was CP bringing you his reaction to Sheikh Farooq's reaction. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in wherever you are. Have a very blessed evening.